Good morning, everyone. So it is another beautiful day here at the Creekside kitchen. I've already done my morning walk, so I'm a little on the hungry side. So go grab yourself a cup of coffee or something else to drink if you don't drink coffee, and meet me in the kitchen, and we're going to cook us a fabulous breakfast. All right, so I do not have my cameraman today. He's in Louisiana finishing up a job, so you're gonna just have to bear with me. The camera settings are off just a little bit. I am doing the best I can. He is on his way back. We do still have to work, unfortunately, but I miss him so much, and he will be here today, and I cannot wait to see him. I love you, cornbread. So there is a little idiomatic proverb or a figure of speech that says that you cannot have your cake and eat it too. Well, I am here to tell you that you can have your toast and your egg too. I know, applaud. No, just a corny little joke for me. Before I give you the list of ingredients, let me tell you what we are cooking now that we got that little corny joke out of the way. I'm calling this a hole-in-one. This is what I fixed for the boys many times when they were growing up, and they absolutely love it. I would also say that when you're camping, you should fix this breakfast at least one time. It's a very easy, versatile breakfast. You can fix it for one or two people, or you can fix it for a huge crowd. So let's go over those ingredients. We're going to need some eggs, obviously, because that is the star of the show. You're going to need some salt, some pepper, and optional would be some smoked paprika. I like smoked paprika on my eggs just to give it that kind of little smoky taste, but that's optional. And then I recommend that you get some butter. Don't use margarine. Butter has the good fats that we need throughout the day, because most of us probably do not really get those good fats that we need because we've been told to cut back on those, but you do need a certain amount of fat. So get real butter, okay? Next, you're gonna need some bacon. And then last but not least, you're gonna need some bread. Now, I recommend either getting some toast or this brioche bread. And the reason for that is because it's a little bit thicker. So to me, when you're out camping, it holds up better. Now, not to say that you can't use a thin bread, because you can, but the thicker bread just works a little bit better. Okay, so while we've been talking, I've been heating up the Blackstone. And the first thing you're going to do is get that bacon down on the griddle. I love the sound of bacon frying. Now, since it is just me, I'm going to only do 3 pieces of bacon. All right, so let's talk about getting your bread ready while your bacon's cooking. So you're going to just take a little mason jar or glass, something like that, and you're going to make you a little hole like this. Now save these little pieces because we're going to toast this up too. And then voila, hole in one. All right, so then you're going to butter up the bread, get it ready for putting it on the griddle. Just kind of lightly butter, it's all you need. You don't need a whole lot, even though I like extra butter. All right, so I got them on the griddle. I got this all buttered up. All right, let's get our bacon flipped over. Now, me and Cornbread, we both like our bacon a little extra crispy. You cook your bacon however you like it. I'm going to turn the fire down just a little bit because I am fixing to get that toast on there. And I don't want to burn my bread. So let's kind of move these to the side here. Now, I've noticed that because my fire is here and here, that this inner part isn't quite as hot as the outer sides of my griddle. So you'll learn your Blackstone as you're cooking on it, what parts get hot and what don't. All right, so before we get the toast on the griddle, I want to go over a little camping hack or tip, so to speak. Now, we know that eggs, most of the time, they come in these little cartons like this, and they can be a little bit bulky in our cooler. So I have a little recommendation for you, and that's either get you some kind of water bottle or a jar or something of that nature. Go ahead and crack all the eggs that you're going to need and put them in there, and then it's going to fit right inside your cooler. Make sure your lid's tight, obviously. It's going to fit in your cooler. You don't have to worry about those eggs cracking and breaking and coming back to your cooler and you have a hot little mess there. So put them in a jar, put the lid on it, set it down in your ice, and all you got to do is grab those whenever you are ready to cook breakfast. All right, so the bacon is cooked. I've moved it to the side. Now it's time to get our toast down. I'm gonna put this here, get our rings on there as well. Now let me show you what we're gonna do next. Now, I like my eggs fried, but I wanted to show you this little hacking tip. So the first one I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just pour that right over into that little hole. Now I'm also, because I do like my eggs fried, I'm gonna get me one whole egg, and I'm gonna crack that right inside that hole, just like that. These little ends here probably will toast up pretty quick, so I'm gonna flip those over. Okay, now let's get some salt and pepper. Add us a little pepper on there, a little salt, just like that. And like I said, I like to use a little smoked paprika on mine, so we're gonna get that, just like that. Okay? Now, let's bring you in for a closer view of this so you can actually see what's going on. And that is looking good right there. That back one's the scrambled one, and then obviously that one is the fried one. We're gonna get these flipped over. Got my bacon just resting on the side so it stays warm. I had to take those little circles off because they were ready. All right, so I got that first one flipped. We're gonna get this second one flipped. I'm trying to not break my egg because, like I said, I like mine fried. Woo! That's looking good, y'all. I cannot wait to taste this. Gonna be delicious. All right, so I think it's all done. Let's get this off the griddle, get it plated up. Ooh, man, that is looking fabulous, guys. Woo, cannot wait to have some of this. Okay, so before we dive into this delicious breakfast here, let's talk about eggs a little bit. That's our did you know? I don't know why I like that saying that, but it's did you know? Okay, so let's talk about eggs. Did you know that one egg has 6 grams of protein and only 70 calories? That's pretty good, y'all, to have 6 grams of protein. So it's a good way to start your morning out. Eggs also are high in vitamin C, potassium, and fiber. So get to know your food, and that's our Did You Know today. Now, no one could complain about this breakfast. You got a breakfast with a view. Okay, so now the part we've all been waiting for, the taste test. Let's see. Oh, that's delicious. Now, I added that smoked paprika on top of mine, and I love it. And a bite of bacon. Nice and crispy. Just how me and Cornbread love ours. All right, well, that was a delicious and easy breakfast. But before we go, I wanted to read a couple of comments from our last video. Miss Tammy Bellard, she said, beautiful and peaceful, love it. Thank you, Miss Tammy. I do miss working with you. Miss Tammy is a great nurse, and I worked with her at one of the facilities in Louisiana. Sylvia, she said, exciting. Then Joda Duncan said, excited about your new channel. And the reason why he's so excited is because if you've watched some of our other videos on Cupcake and Cornbread, you probably have seen him in a few of them. And that is my son, aka TJ. And he's excited because he knows that his mom can cook. So then our other subscriber, Cindy Stout, she said, I love watching what you and Cornbread have been doing. Totally love living simply. Also wanted you to know, I didn't get to know you well, but I think you are a great person, Cupcake. Oh, that's so sweet. Can't wait to see more ideas to help on how I've decided to go back to my simple living. I'm so much happier now. Yes, Cindy, you will be surprised at how when you start living simple, that your whole outtake on life can change, and you do become a little bit more happier, I would say. And it was great working with you, even though we didn't get to work very long together. So that is going to wrap up this video. I hope you have enjoyed it, and get out there, do some camping, do some cooking while you're out camping, and enjoy life. And until next time, get something good to eat, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.